Now, double discharge. So double discharge is how much you let the battery to be fully charged and then fully discharged. So 100% is you mean you let battery to charge full and then you let battery drain completely, which is also not recommended. So here, let's take example here is this graphic is really, to show you the cycle life in relation to the C reading and double discharge. So C reading we talked about earlier. You really want to, if possible, charge your battery slower, which means, lower C reading is better for the battery lifespan. Second is double discharge, we just talked about earlier as well. You really don't want completely discharge your battery every time. Sometimes, occasionally it's okay, but if you do it every time, it's not good. So the graphic here shows from the tier 1 automotive prismatic cell that is used in our battery cell. If you look into the green, that's a 0.5 C, and if you use the battery well, it will give you 8,000 cycles or more. If you do it at 1 C reading at 90% of the double discharge, which means you let the battery go charge to 100% and then you keep the 10% remaining capacity there, that the battery will not be drawn below that 10%, you can get 3,000 cycles. Now, depth discharge here, this is another graphic shows you that at a 0.5 C, if you let your battery every time to discharge completely, like the red line here, you're talking about 3,000 cycles. And if you let the battery to be, set up at 80% double discharge, which means you go to 100% charge and then you let the battery go maximum or as low as 20%, you can get 6,000 more cycles. And we have also seen clients very conservative. They only let the battery discharge at 50%. Obviously, you can get even more than 10,000 cycles. Now, I've also, it's pretty concerning now with the more and more companies offer LFP battery chemistry with some newcomer. And I know there's a few companies claim that they can give you at 1 C reading, at 100% double discharge, 4,000 or even 8,000 cycles. If any of that person or the company make that statement, you should stay away from their manufacturer. That means the company does not know what they are doing. Because there's no way that even the best cell manufacturer on the world will not able to give you that guarantee. So being said, if somebody make that statement, ask them to give you accelerated lifetime test. Ask them to give you that the cell manufacturer's guarantee letter. If they cannot provide it, that means they're just misleading you. And we know that lithium battery is expensive. So you really want to be careful to choose who you work with, and you definitely want to choose to work with somebody that knows what they're talking about and really go with the scientific data, not with some marketing selling point.